Hello and welcome back to All About Community. My name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, Alameda County Superior Court Judge, retired. Brenda, when we went to break, we were both getting excited for good reason.
Yes.
Because we love this city.
Absolutely.
We have been in this city for years. I've been here for over 60 years. And just to see it being destroyed by incompetency,
absolutely,
it makes you want to cry.
It absolutely does. And there are, in addition to blood in the streets from her incompetence, there are tears in the streets of Oakland as well.
When you said there was blood in the street, what do you mean?
With all of the murders, all of the deaths in Oakland, attributable to her and her decision to fire the police chief and not have things in place, safety nets in place.
Yeah, well, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. You fire a police chief with no plans for replacement, and it has been over a year since she fired unjustly the police chief. And we don't have a new police chief.
And we don't have no police chiefs. And what happened before the end of the year when the police commission presented her some names, including police chief Armstrong, she had the opportunity to right that wrong by rehiring Chief Armstrong.
That's the thing that just blew my mind. Here it is, the police commission gives you on a silver platter,
yes,
and out. And you sit there and not smart enough to take it. Oh, my pride. What's pride got to do with it?
What's pride
it's
got
the
to do
citizens
with it?
of this Oakland that are at stake.
And I have to say, Bob, that is the kind of narcissistic attitude that this is all about me. She is so completely out of touch with the voters in Oakland, with the residents of Oakland. She's talking all about herself. What about what is best for the citizens of Oakland?
What is best? Now, I guess you have concluded, and I guess I support you, that it is best to recall her.
There's no other option.
Now, how does that process going to work?
Well, that process is now underway. We gathered about 350 signatures to start the process. So we had people sign up. We only needed 250. We got that approved, those signatures approved, they were validated. Now we're in the process of getting ready to submit to start circulating a recall petition. So what we've done is to submit that.
And that's a notice that you. It's a notice.
The notice has been served and everything.
Now, did she respond to the notice?
She didn't even respond to the notice. Oh. So she has admitted, in my view, that she deserves a recall because the notice spelled out the reasons, all the many reasons that we wanted her recall.
And she had a chance to respond to say no.
Absolutely. And she had a chance to make her case so that when we did circulate the petition, her statement would be there, her answer would be along with our accusation. She didn't even bother to do that. It's the kinds of deadlines that she misses frequently.
Well, we know she missed a major deadline.
Exactly. So she had a 7-day deadline, and now she's scurrying around and trying to find some answers. Oh, we want everybody to join us in trying to make Oakland a safer place. Well, you should have put that in your answer then or something. Because now when we circulate that petition, it'll only be our accusations against her. But the next step is, and we hope to know by this week, end of this week at the latest, whether or not our draft petition has been approved. If it's approved, then we can print it up. If it's not approved, we have to correct some typos or anything of the sort, or something else. Then we go back to the city. It's going to be ultimately the city attorney's office who has to approve. Then we can start the circulation. We have to gather 25,000 signatures, and we'll be going out blanketing the Oakland communities, getting signatures.
You have to get 25,000
valid Oakland registered voters.
Okay.
We hope to collect about 30,000, just in case some of them, aren't proper. But we're going to hire a signature gatherer as well, gathering company, and we are going to be out.
So you can hire people as well as have volunteers?
Correct. And if people want to volunteer and stuff, we'll be taking volunteers. We'll have our website up by the end of this week or next week so that
Okay.
people can contact us if they do want to volunteer. We have a ton of volunteers. And I have to tell you also, people are asking me every time I run into somebody on the streets and they find out, when can I sign a ticket? When can I sign a
Yeah.
petition? When can I sign it?
I've run into that too. Matter of fact,
Yes.
everybody seems that once we engage in the conversation about what's
Yes.
happening in Oakland, they want to know, how can I sign the
How can we sign it? And after that process, after signatures are verified and everything, and the registrar of voters verifies them, then we have to go to the city council. City council will have to set an election. We're shooting for November, the November election.
Can it be before? Can
I
we
would
wait
really
for November?
you know what? We have tried everything that we can to see if we could get it before November. But the way the timeline works and the legal timelines and stuff, we won't be able to get it on before November.
So we'll likely be on the November 5th.
On the November 5th ballot, exactly. And as I said, she'll be recalled. She'll trot out some of her politicos and stuff, some losers, some do-nothing elected officials, some of them who will say don't recall her. But you're not finding anybody, particularly person on the street interviews, you're not finding anybody who says, I like what's going on in Oakland. I love the leadership. They're not saying that. So,
well, how could they love the leadership?
Exactly.
Because there is no leadership.
There is no leadership, and it is just so sad. I moved to Oakland 53 years ago. Went to McClymonds High School, West Oakland, Cal undergrad, Cal's Law School. And I love the city. I love what it offers. I love the diversity. I love everything about Oakland. And it was a thriving and bustling city, and we were proud Oaklanders. And look at what we've lost in the past few years, and even just in this last year under her leadership.
We have lost so much under her leadership. As the judge was pointing out, she's very proud of the city that she lives in, and she wants to continue to be proud of our city. Don't touch that remote. Put it down. We will be right back with All About Community. My name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, Alameda County Superior Court, retired.